welcome back for another book review. I'm looking like a hot mess. I'm sounding like a hot mess. I am sick. Hubby's sick. It's great. And this is, I have read out of pre-recorded videos, so just welcome to Hot Mess Express. I'm sorry if I'm pretty low energy and not gonna talk a whole lot because I feel like crap. But here we are. Let's talk about this one. So, this is Wicca, a modern guide to witchcraft and magic by Harmony Nice. Wow, yep. You know when you're sick and like certain words just like don't words correctly? That's where we're at today. Oh yeah. So this book introduces Wicca. It does come from her perspective a lot and kind of ties back to her experiences with it. It does really focus heavily on the eclectic, solitary Wiccan path rather than traditional witchcraft traditions, you know, Gardnerian, Alexandrian, etc. It covers the stuff you would expect it to. You got your basic beliefs, you've got like, what is a circle, what are the elements, astrology, moods, the wheel of the year. It's got a little bit of everything covered in here. So despite my energy being at like -4, I gave it a 4 out of 5 star. It was actually pretty good. I was surprised that I would like it. She is one of the more aesthetic witches here on YouTube, and I am always envious of her ability to have a pretty background and make her videos just look so pretty and aesthetically pleasing, because I'm not that person. I actually am just a real person that's like, here's my actual couch, here's my actual books from the library, here's a cauldron and a witch thing and a blanket that my cat likes to sleep on. Like, I'm not aesthetically pleasing. Also, again, with the acne all of the time getting worse because I'm sick. Just, you know, I'm just not an aesthetic witch. Her channel, definitely. She's got that pretty vibe, and I'm not that person. So I was surprised that it was actually a very helpful book. I was actually really surprised at how good some of the information was. I mean, a lot of it is pretty generic. You know, you've got, like, the wheel of the year, and just like, what is Wicca? And all of these things are kind of generic. But then you've got some that were actually pretty good, like astrology, where for like, again, I always compare with hubby because he's a Leo, but usually isn't a Leo. And he ended up actually matching what she said for Leo, which was awesome. It's not something I see very often. She didn't put you into a tiny little box. She actually had it pretty well written, which is good. And there was a really lot of good stuff in here. It did heavily remind me of like older teen versions of myself. And I think older teens would really get a lot from this, which I guess is, we'll just jump there because I'm feeling like crap, running out of air. So this book is really good for teenagers, older teenagers, because it feels like 16 to 19 is like the peak age for this. It's casual, but like still informative, and it doesn't, I don't know, you could tell that it was written at about that age. I was surprised. It was one that I think I would have enjoyed a lot when I was a teenager, and I think it's very helpful for that age group because just the casualty and the vibe of it is very teenage. Also, sorry if there's a lot of background noise. We're getting another storm blowing in on top of everything else, so it's great. But yeah, so if you hear lots of noise, that's what's going on. But yeah, if you're a teenager, older teenager, I think you'd get a lot from this. Or if you just like that really casual vibe to a book, you'll probably like this too. It's not aimed at teenagers, it just gives the vibe of like late teens. So I would love to know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. And I would say next time I see you, I'll be doing fantastic, but I'm not because I got this one to drop off and I gotta record this one and drop this one off. So we got a double whammy of this, and then get these edited, and then I am gonna do nothing for the rest of the day because, like, spoiler, this took me like 5 hours to read, which is saying something because like I read this one before I was sick and this took like maybe 2 hours, and they're like not that much different really. But yeah, the Reiki book just took forever because when you're sick you're just sitting there like, words, that's a thing, yeah. Like, if you have had any job ever and you have to work when you're sick, yeah, you know where your brain just is like officially not here, and you're like, in a utopian society, if you were sick, you could just be home and just feel like crap, and it would be fine. And you wouldn't have to work, but we live in capitalism, and that's not an option. And you just are like, damn it, I should have gotten further ahead. And I didn't, because oopsies. This is why I need to be like a month in advance. So when this happens, I can take like a week or two and not have to record and feel like crap. But it's fine. It's fine. One day I will be there. Just not anytime soon. Ever. Because of course. So a huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to stuff, it's linked below. That's all I got for you. My books are there too. And yeah, till next time. I will see you sick tomorrow, and maybe the cold medicine will start to work by the time I see you again, and I actually record a new day of recording, and I'll be better. That would be awesome. But this is like officially like day one. Yesterday was the sore throat of horrible, where it hurts like no other, and you're like, oh no, and you're trying to find every reason as to why, and then no. And now I'm just sick. So, it's great. Husband is sick with something going on with his stomach. I don't have that. I just have a normal cold. But, nonetheless, between me coughing and sneezing constantly, and him stealing the bathroom all the time, we're doing fantastic. It's just been great. I'm just so glad to work from home and that he has a good boss who let him use some PTO. And we've just been sick and just chilling, and like we're both too tired to do much of anything because we just feel like we got ran over by construction equipment. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.